What to say to someone who is depressed? It's not always simple to know what to say to someone who is depressed. Don't let fear of speaking the wrong thing deter you. The feeling of isolation that too many persons with clinical depression experience only makes their disease worse. What you can do when you want to speak more but find it difficult to communicate your feelings is covered in this video. Tell them you care. These two short words, "I care," can mean so lot to someone who is struggling with the impression that everyone is against them. Even a hug or a light hand contact can convey this idea. Reaching out and letting the person know they matter to you is crucial. Remind them you're there for them. Depression can make you feel alone and overburdened since it can seem as though no one cares to try to understand you or even knows what you are going through. Spend time with your buddy even if they aren't ready to talk, and make an effort to check in frequently, whether in person, over the phone, or by text. An assurance that you will be there for them at every turn can be incredibly comforting when you reach out to a buddy. Ask how you can help. There are certainly a lot of things you can do to lessen the load as your buddy recovers from depression, because depression lays a heavy burden on the person experiencing it, both physically and mentally. Make it obvious that you don't mind and want to help in the same manner you know they would for you in a similar scenario. Your friend could be hesitant to accept your offer out of concern that it would burden you. It can be beneficial to be specific about the activity and the timing. For instance, ask if there is anything you can do for me rather than asking. Maybe say, "Could I come over on Sunday morning and help you out with some yard work?" The difficulties of daily duties and other commitments might be greatly increased by depression. Urge them to talk with a doctor. Although receiving treatment for depression is a crucial aspect of getting better, many people struggle with shame over their illness or doubt the efficacy of therapy. Encourage your buddy to get medical attention if they haven't already, and reassure them that it's okay to ask for help. Depression is a genuine condition that can be treated. Ask them if they want to talk. Sometimes the most helpful thing you can do for a buddy who is depressed is to simply listen to them while they talk about what is upsetting them. This will help them release the tension of their pent-up emotions. Ensure that you pay attention without interjecting. When someone is depressed, they may simply need to communicate without having well-intentioned counsel interjected. As patients follow the treatment plan advised by their doctor and/or therapist, listening can help make their mental and emotional discomfort more tolerable. Remind them that they matter. People who are unhappy frequently feel that their lives are meaningless and that no one would even care if they passed away. When someone is battling melancholy and feelings of worthlessness, it can mean a lot to let them know that they are a vital part of your life. Tell them you understand. If you really do, make sure you truly do comprehend anything before saying "I understand." If you have had clinically significant depression, telling your friend that you understand how they feel and that things can get better may be beneficial. Remember that there are several varieties of depression, and even if you have had clinical depression, your experience may not have been at all like what your buddy is going through. Remind them it's okay to feel the way they feel. Even if you think your friend's issues are trivial, resist the desire to pass judgment. Instead, express your regret that they are experiencing such negative emotions and cultivate a mindset of acceptance that this is how their depression is impacting them. What your friend needs most at this time is reassurance that you will be there for them throughout their treatment, not suggestions for quick fixes. Assure them they're not weak or defective. Tell your friend that they are not weak because they have depression. It is a legitimate illness brought on by a biochemical imbalance in the brain. Anyone can be impacted by depression, a prevalent mental health problem. Remind your loved one of their strength, resiliency, and capability while assuring them that these sentiments are not their fault. Emphasize that there's hope. You may reassure your buddy that they have a legitimate illness while also giving them hope, because depression is a treatable medical condition, just like any other ailment. Your acquaintance has a very good chance of getting better with the help of medication and treatment. When good intentions go wrong, even if you say everything that is correct, your friend could still get angry with you. Depression has a tendency to make people furious and agitated because every person is an individual with distinct thoughts and feelings. Try not to take it personally if this occurs. Keep your cool and carry on doing all you can to love and assist your friend in any way they permit. Know the warning side of suicide: those who suffer from depression are at a higher risk of suicide. Your friend can still suffer suicidal thoughts and sentiments despite everything you say and do to aid them. Be sure to keep an eye out for suicide warning signs and know when to seek help. When there is an urgent risk, you should remove hazardous materials from the house, watch out for them, make sure you don't leave them alone, and seek quick medical attention. A word from very well, asking a buddy directly if they're depressed might frequently be the simplest approach to start a conversation. Tell them you are concerned for them and that you are available if they want to talk. Encourage them to seek out mental health assistance and to watch out for any indications of suicide ideation or conduct. When you have depression, everything feels more difficult. Remind them that there are excellent therapies available, show them your support, and search for ways you can assist.